My name is Bobby Makar. I'm a third-year student at Kent State University. My major is electronic media production.
If you call him Harry Potter, he'll get really mad at you.
I hate Harry Potter with a passion. Like, every day of my life is, oh, it's Harry Potter, it's Harry Potter. One day I was at work and my manager had been giving me a really hard time all day that I look like Harry Potter. Because I guess the hair and the glasses, yeah, I see it, I understand, and I don't need anyone else to point it out to me, thank you. So one day at work, this little girl comes up and she's looking at me and she pulls on her mom's coat and she goes, now that guy looks just like Harry Potter. And that's just one of the myriad of instances that have occurred in my life where I've been equated to Harry Potter. I have a job at Streetsboro Giant Eagle where I stack produce. I work in the produce department. The people I work with are all great, but I cannot stand my job. It's monotonous, and it's just not something I enjoy doing, and I'd like to get out of there as soon as possible.
I met him in high school. He was always a lot of fun. We hung out together, late nights, crazy times, small town. What else could you ask for? That was Bobby, and that still is Bobby.
I meet Bobby at Tele Productions, and I'm glad to meet him at Tele Productions because I really meet a lot of people over there and some weirdos like Bobby.
One of my favorite pastimes, like I spent a lot of time at a comic shop in Streetsboro, which is where I'm from. I'm from Streetsboro. And it's called Collector's Palace. It used to be known as Sports Cards and Comics, but they started selling jewelry there, so they're a Collector's Palace now. I also collect toys and novelty items, which really woos the ladies, but it's cool with me. It's something I've always done.
Bobby's obsession with comic books and superheroes is creepy, but at the same time, it's also what sets him apart. You know, the fact that he can drive in his car at night and feel like he's Han Solo piloting the Millennium Falcon throughout the universe. You know, that's fantastic.
I'm also interested in superheroes and comic books, but not as obsessed as he is.
One of the biggest things in my life that I have to really watch out for is I'm a diabetic. I'm a type 1 diabetic, actually, and it kind of stinks because I can't eat a lot of chocolate or candy or cake or anything that tastes good or has any flavor at all, actually. It's something I really fear, is letting my diabetes go out of control and having to like lose a foot or my eyesight or anything like that, because that would really stink.
No. Bobby, what have you done? Not today. Not today. You're not leaving here. You're not leaving me. Damn yous!
I have to give myself an insulin shot in the morning, and then I check my blood sugar 3 times a day before I eat my meals. And basically all that is you take a thing called a lancet and you put it on your arm and you push down a little bit, then you prick yourself, and then you take the blood drop and you put it on a test strip, which is on this little tiny computer. It's actually pretty neat. And at first I would equate it to like being Batman, because it comes in like this cool little pouch, and I used to wear it on my belt.
Well, when I first found out that Bobby had diabetes, I was very concerned for him because diabetes is, a very serious condition. But at the same time, Bobby's handled it very gracefully. He's incredible the way he conducts himself with it. He's always checking his blood sugar. He's always making entries in his little log. I mean, I don't understand what he does, with all the little technology and whatnot, but he's very meticulous with the things that he does, and he doesn't let it stop him.
I didn't know that Bobby has diabetes until one day I saw him injecting something on his hand, and I thought he was taking drugs. So it was kind of funny, and he likes to drink Diet Coke, so I have no idea why until that day that he told me about his diabetes.
I think I'm an interesting person because I'm a pretty nice dude, and I don't like to toot my own horn or anything, but a lot of people think I'm a nice guy, so I'm just going to go with that. And like, I don't know, people think I'm funny as well. I don't really see it, but whatever. People may be what they be. So I don't know, I guess I am pretty funny, and like I do have a lot of strange interests.
The thing he says sometimes doesn't even make sense, but he can just keep on going on. And he has a lot of humor up his sleeve, so you'll never feel bored or you'll never feel angry or anything like that when Bobby is around. He's like a cheerleader.
The amazing thing about Bobby, the thing that people take for granted, is his intensity and the passion that he brings to things. It's always dwelling underneath the surface. Anytime he's doing anything, whether he's scribbling on a napkin or if he's arguing with somebody about the name of some space alien in some obscure comic book, there's passion, and it's there in Bobby.